That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering. Thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines. Every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization lived there on the mote of dust, suspended in a sunbeam. The earth is where we make our stand. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known.
Hello.
Evening, Wavy.
Evening, Dan.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm not going to lie. Hang on. Just get out of there. I'll be back down in a minute. I'm going to lie. I'm pissed off.
Well,
Listen, I tried to arrange a debate between you and Danny Jones, right?
yeah.
Since that day, you've uploaded about 30 fucking videos.
Right.
Mainly about Danny Jones
Yeah.
and AJ.
Yeah.
Only for me to discover all these people are blocked
Who blocked?
by you. Do you want to fucking sort something out then? And I don't like all this fucking sideways subliminals, man, about the two-door productions and no fucks given and all this shit. That's why I sent you that shit I sent you this morning. I want you to be in no doubt. I don't give a fuck about anyone. I'm 60 years old then. Never took a backward step in my life and I won't start now.
Well, all right. So you've jumped in because basically Danny Jones may have
I'm
been...
associated with Danny Jones. I
Right.
don't want to be associated with a fucking nonce. You called him a nonce. I asked for evidence.
Right. I'm asking you for evidence now
Of what?
of me saying that Danny's a nonce because you've said it several times and up
Well,
to now
2
it's just
fucking weeks
allegations.
ago when I made my video, why didn't you fucking highlight it then?
I did.
Fucking hell.
I did.
Listen.
I did a video of the comment that wouldn't land. So I did.
Right then,
It's not like
alright
you
then,
didn't.
you're
I
not
did.
calling him a nonce. Listen, I do what fucking grown and big men do when they're wrong. I'll fucking walk it back and I'll apologise.
No,
You're
but
not calling him a nonce.
That's fair enough.
You're not calling him a nonce, are you?
No, I'm not calling him a
Let's
nonce
clear
or
that
a
up then.
pedo.
That's that fucking cleared up.
Right,
You
so
got
where
one.
have you got the information from? Because you're not the first person to say it.
You've intimated with all these fucking playroom things. That is a fucking nonsense. Don't say you haven't. An umbrella's done the same, mate.
Nobody's
I
actually
don't
called
want to be
anybody a nonce.
associated with anything like that.
Nobody's called anyone a nonce, and if anyone's got any
Don't play
evidence to
games,
suggest
then. Don't play
otherwise,
games, man. You've got to say what's on your fucking mind, mate. Don't play games, then. I've got a lot on my plate at the minute, and I know you have.
Danny has lied from day one, and certain
He's
people...
lied to you, then, about certain things.
He's lied to me, he's lied to Joe, he's lied to Susie, he's lied to Gary, he's had Nathan...
Sort it out with him, then.
And he's had us
you
all...
You can't just be accusing all this, Danny, of all this stuff, mate.
He ain't got no
credibility. Sort it out with him.
He ain't got no credibility. He's used ours, and we've told everybody, this whole fucking movement, that you can go on a sex register list, and it's bullshit. Weaver. He ain't got
Have you got evidence for that, then?
How can you prove
that
something that don't exist?
You record everything. You guys record everything.
Yeah.
If he said it, and then he'll have to fucking apologise to everybody that he said it to.
Why do you think
I've just fucking done?
Why do you think I've been putting videos out showing that he's actually said it with his own words, by message, by mouth, by WhatsApp? He said it a million times, and then he's going back saying, "Oh, I never said that." What do you mean you never said that? We told the whole fucking movement that. You made us all look like wankers. Do you know what I mean?
So, listen, I'm being funny, mate. He's got 240 subscribers. He ain't fucking breaking news, is he?
No, but by him telling us the biggest lie on the internet, and then we've gone and told...
It's not the biggest lie on the internet, is it really?
Of course it is.
I'm not defending him on that anyway. I don't really care about that.
That's got to be the most highlighted case. I've not got a fucking dog in the fight.
Do a fucking 2-minute video then, proving of these messages and that. Just that's all you got to fucking do.
I've already put them out.
Put it on my channel.
I've already put them out.
Well, send me the link then, and I'll put it on my fucking
link.
channel. There's the fucking evidence, Danny. Now, what are you saying?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Wave. As long as people land on the evidence, I don't care. You've seen me not pick sides. Everyone's seen me think, "Oh, he's going to do that."
No, that's not really fair. Then, from where I'm sitting, it looks like you have picked a fucking side, and the side that you've picked is umbrella. To me, mate, this is all nothing. It's of a nothingness. He never broke up no fucking movements, mate.
How is he not?
Nobody broke up any movements. The movements fell apart because of shit. I don't know what you're fucking blaming Danny for, mate.
Because he's literally weaseled his way in, and we've seen him before he got through the door. Anyway, Gary asked me to check him out. I checked everything out, and at the end of the day, he weaseled his way in. He started trying to change things from within, and then trying to discredit Gary and Nathan. Now, this is nothing new. We've had attacks over years.
With Gary and Nathan.
Yeah, but he was wrong.
Disagree with people, mate. That's not discrediting people.
Well, it is if you keep carrying...
I don't agree with them, but I'm not discrediting them. You know what I mean? And you can tell Nathan from me, I've made no claims. I'll be bringing no evidence. I asked for evidence because I don't want to see myself and my good character associated with fucking wrong-uns in that capacity. Do you understand where I'm coming from? I'm not a fucking picky choosy bloke, mate. You know what I mean? I'm not picking sides at all. I'm asking for fucking evidence of what I thought that you were claiming he was fucking nuts.
He's running about, right? So I've called him a nonce protector. I've called him a nonce protector.
Who's the nonce he's protecting?
Who's the nonce he's protecting? They're all protecting Andrew Devine. And AJ's done a video saying the letter of the law states that
hang on a fucking fraction.
Yeah.
This is wobbling my head. I'm completely fucking
I'll run you through it quick, right? You remember AJ did 2 videos, one saying that Andy Devine was a paedophile, a nonce, letter of the law, blah, blah, blah. Then he did another one saying Jason Tyler is a nonce protector for the reasons of him teaching him how to remove evidence and all that. Since then, everyone's reshuffled and now they're around Wake Up, so what are they?
Listen, I don't mind getting involved then, but I won't have all this fucking no fucks given when you're talking about me, mate. I've not called you or anybody anything, and I require, I don't want any insinuations that I'm toed up with wrong-uns until it's fucking proven.
No, but you're you're like dismissing the lies and just saying, "Oh, it's broken biscuits." It's not. It's a big fucking lie to tell. And then you've gone and got people that have fucking got respect across the movement to go out and say that same lie. That is massive. That's so fucking big. And Danny's just like, oh, try and discredit and move it away. Oh, now we can't. You can say Ricky Damon, but you can't mention the case. You can't share the footage. Well, why did Danny share the footage and that was okay? Danny shared the fucking kids' footage. Kill the babies, kill the babies. It doesn't matter. Wrong's wrong, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
I can't answer these questions, kid. These are questions that you've got to put to him.
Right, all right. No, that's fair
and
enough.
see how the answer comes back. But
See,
just making all these mad fucking videos about it, nothing's happening. All that's happening is people are getting dragged in and insinuated.
Right,
you know what I mean? I'm in here protecting myself.
You was pulled in to kind of be a mod.
I came in. I put my foot in.
Right, yeah.
Don't get that twisted, mate. I came in.
So you put your foot in to be a mod or whatever. Now, last night unfolded. Who told me?
Nobody told me.
So,
nobody told me, mate. I was in the back.
This is what I'm saying, right? So if you've said I will be the mod, I will be in the middle, I'll be impartial. Why has he gone around and done that?
I made a video withdrawing my offer because it's not going anywhere. It's just fucking videos being made. Nobody can hold the Batman.
But for him to do that and not invite me and block my channel. So I don't even see the thing come up or nothing. That's not hot. He's got my number. Everyone on the internet's got my number. Everyone's got Kaylee's number, but we're the no-shows. It's like, why would I shoot?
Well, the phone did it. Why would some phone calls, mate?
Why would I ask him all these questions and then go, right, all right, yeah, I'm not going to show though. You know, I don't actually want to ask him all these questions in front of his audience.
Right. Well, listen, there's eyes all over this then. You know what I mean? And I don't care who's fucking got questions to ask about me. They can ask a fucking way, mate. I'm not bothered. Yeah. You know what I mean? I defend myself. Yeah. I just want clarity. My name is on offer.
Same here. Same here. He's put everybody's name in jeopardy. This is what I mean. According to Danny, by his own rules and regulations and all this shit, it's every man and his dog's a fucking non or a pedo. If they said Ricky Damon, which I have and you have.
Banded about a lot. I've never denied anybody the right to discuss anything. I just don't like children being involved. So I'm not involved in all that shit.
I'm the same, but for him to do
I'm not getting families involved either. That's why I don't want to talk about Umbrella Grape Solution, because you can't talk about Umbrella without going there, and I don't want to go there then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't go about Umbrella without mentioning her current situation, which is a result of all this shit. And then I see you talking about Hoaxstead. Fuck me, man.
To me, that's as dodgy as it gets. That is as dodgy as it gets. All this syndicate of shit put around one case.
It's no such fucking thing. Then there's a group of people that troll people that have got a name called the Hoaxstead Trolls. And guess what, mate? They'll come for you as well.
I don't care.
It's fucking dumb as fuck, man. It's a fucking rabbit hole, then, and you've been sucked into it. That's not been my opinion from day one.
To me, there's a lot of stuff, and it all links back to Brian Harvey stuff. That's when everyone seems to switched on Umbrella.
Not for me, mate. I've never ever made a video about Brian Harvey. Never mentioned.
No, I understand that. But I mean, like a lot of this shit around, a lot of them have got issues with Brian Harvey, and it all seems to stem from that. Now, this case has been referenced as to links to that Red Rooms thing. Now, if that's true,
case, it's been linked to reference by who? There's been no evidence. It's just another internet rumour. This is what this case is used for. It's used against people like you. It's used against people like Danny. It's used against people like Umbrella Grape Solutions. Whichever side you're on, whoever you believe, it's fucking used against you. This case is a weapon.
To me, it should just be a thing of let's have the truth. The truth should be good enough for everybody. But
for me, the truth's out there. But if people want to discuss it, discuss it.
Yeah, that's what I say. But when you've got people like Danny going around saying, you know, if you do discuss it, and if you do say Ricky Damon, you're going on a pedo list, it
Well,
comes with an
like I
agenda,
said,
doesn't it? When you've got no evidence to
prove
back
it
that up.
and pull him on it.
That's what I've said to him. Show me one case, just one case. I'm not asking for 100 cases. I'm asking for one case of what you said to be true. Where
I've seen you ask a question. I've seen you ask a question, and the obvious answer to it is, how can I show you something that I've never said in the first place? You know what I mean? You can ask him these questions, mate. That would be my answer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're asking these questions, but while you're blocking each other and fucking rattling and humming, nobody's sorting fuck all out.
I have blocked a million fucking things of AJ, but AJ's just being a prick. He's not helping anything. He's just aggravating the situation. So he will get blocked repeatedly. Danny, I left him free on the comments last time, and he still won't answer. So you can't win with him. He's blocked me on his thing. So when he did that last night, I had no idea that he fucking did it. He knew I was busy on Fridays anyway. I've always been busy on Fridays.
All right, then look how many videos you've made about this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've got to, because
someone
will say something if there's
no
evidence.
The end result to be, it's fucking going nowhere, kid.
It's one
Honestly,
of them.
man,
It's one of them. People need to be aware of what's around and what possibly may be being covered up, because there is evidence there. I mean, whatever you think of Brian Harvey, I've gone through his shit there, and there is some actual proper evidence. You could only look at it and think, well, did the police act right or wrong? And it's obvious this shit being covered up.
Listen, you see things that I don't see, but that's the beauty of fucking living in England, and you're allowed to fucking disagree with each other. Yeah. And because you disagree with each other, you don't have to make fucking videos about each other.
I never do. If someone will just speak, I'll never have to do a video, do you know what I mean? It's when they've ran away. Danny's ran for weeks and months, so it's not me. You've seen the videos.
I just want you and everybody surrounding this, mate, to know I don't run away from nothing. I'll face everything head on, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my nature. Yeah. I'll never turn away. There's nothing that anybody can bring to me.
No. This is it. I said to you from the beginning of it, I've got no issue with you. Everyone likes you. Everyone gets on with you. But there is issues with Danny. It's just a bit alarming that you can't see or whatever. Like,
I can see why you don't like him. That's not what I've got an issue with.
Imagine if it was on the other foot.
You can see why I don't like Umbrella. That's not what I've got an issue with.
But imagine if
all the other shit.
Imagine if it was on the other foot and myself, Garrett, Nathan, all those lot knew about whatever, knew it, like you and a few others had been fed the lie for all this time. How would you feel, really?
Well, if somebody told me something that important, I'd go and fucking double check it.
Yeah, but if you've gone and told everyone about it, because you've got to think you're surrounded by yourself and others, and everyone's kind of agreeing with the same shit, and I thought, it does sound
mate, as far as I'm concerned, I weren't part of all them group things, yeah? I talked to all you lads, I like Gary Clark. I thought Gary Clark's some fucking graft. You know what I mean? I had a fucking ball back then.
No.
I'm in this because I want answers, kid.
Same here. To me, if we all get the truth, that should be good enough. But people are.
And that's what I'm thinking. They're sitting there thinking, listen, this guy wants to talk to fucking extremist Islamists and that, but they can't get together and talk to it. Come on, man.
This is what I'm saying, mate. You've seen the people I will talk to, and I'm avoiding Danny Jones.
Mate, I'm blaming you as well, man. I'm blaming you as well. I wouldn't want to talk to you if you put 24 fucking videos out about me.
Oh, if you just pick up the phone instead of ringing me 52 times through the night on a private number and then putting the phone down, if you'd actually pick the phone up and speak, do you know what I mean? I might not have to do all them videos. To me, people should know my MO by now. It's one of them. I ask, I polite, and if it don't go nowhere.
Announce alive, invite them to fucking come and rattle, bring their evidence of what. Don't, you've got to announce. I'm just suggesting here.
No, it's right. It's right. I have done on comments, but you literally not answer. And then
I've seen a few of them, man.
Yeah, that's it.
But you're all accusing each other, so you all bring evidence of each other's fucking crime. And let the public decide. There's fucking eyeballs on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was it. That's exactly what I wanted. And then they did that last night, and I thought, wow, you blocked everybody. You've not told anybody.
Yeah, the fucking subliminals and the indirects, man. All that shit don't bother me, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right then, kid. Listen, I'm getting up to the footy.
All right, enjoy the game, mate.
I'm going to have a battle with Danny and see if he'll come and talk to you on one of your lines.
All right, all right.
All right, then.
All right, take it easy, Weaver.
Oh, and you, mate.
Stay safe, mate.
Ta-ra.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ra, mate.
Detect Pro auto-empty system. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. Shark Detect Pro. Cleans smarter.
What makes human beings different from birds, cats, dogs, and chimps is that we understand the finitude of life. We get it, how temporary, how fleeting it all is. But we do, however, as we get caught up in the trivialities of our day-to-day, need to be reminded of that fact. That there is no forever in this world. Because sometimes we wait like we can afford to wait. We drag our feet like there will be a next time. There are no next times. For me, especially when it came to doing the things I knew I needed to do, but was worried about or nervous to begin, I had to adjust my mindset. I had to learn to see missed opportunities as tangible, as though they're real. And that's the hard part. It's easy to dismiss something that never happened. Oh, I didn't go. End of thought, end of story. It's easy to rationalize that as insignificant. How could something you didn't do be important? That when you view what you need to do or where you want to go as an already existing path, then to not walk down that path is very real. It's a decision. The next question is, well, what if I'm not ready to walk down that path? I'd catch myself thinking that all the time. Right? Well, here's the deal. For the big things in life, we simply never feel ready. There is no fully prepared. There will never be a fully prepared. Because we learn as we go. How could we know all there is to know and understand all there is to understand when the path is the teacher? It's like expecting a seed to grow without ever having planted it. Life is about being in motion, letting the world shape you. It's less about being handed a map as it is about being the Lewis and Clark of your own story. Understanding that what awaits is intimidating, it's unknown, sometimes terrifying, but simultaneously the adventure. That thing in your heart and your soul that pulls at you, that asks you to be a little bolder, a little stronger, asks you to unshackle yourself from the worry and begin your pursuit. That is your frontier. And sure, some will simply watch that clock tick away. They'll never set out on the journey. They'll stay where they are, citing the difficulty, maybe the irrationality of that which they don't know. It's all crazy, right? They'll say. They'll spend their days a little safer every step, a little more predictable, but they'll also never truly see the show. They won't understand how beautiful those views are and how the darkness of those valleys become our strength. Time should have been their reason to go, and instead, it was the story that never came to be. Like Jim Rohn has alluded to, you think going is expensive. Wait until you see the cost of not going, of not trying, of not walking down the path that will unlock your mind and change the way you see the world. You know what that is for you. Let's be honest, we all do. It's not about answers, it's about commitment to willfully embrace that which we do not understand. We don't get how those pieces stack up. But it's about letting yourself be the student and life the teacher. This, I believe, when our finite time is up on this rock rotating around the sun, will be what makes us smile, makes it all worth it. The memories we made, the adventure, the times we thought we were done but somehow kept moving, thought we'd lost but somehow found a way. That's our power. And if we're the authors of our own stories, the only thing truly unimaginable is the refusal to pick up that pen and open the book. Don't deprive yourself of the opportunity to explore the depths of your imagination. Don't hide from your greatness. Don't let what could go wrong cheat you out of all that can go right. As the saying goes, you only live once. But if you live it right, once is enough. So don't stay because of the clock. Go because of the clock. Live because of the clock. Its hands are pointing you to that place you most need to be. What if I fall? The man asks, looking nervously over the edge. Oh, but my friend, a voice responds back. What if you fly? A little quote heard not too long ago demonstrating our proclivity to maintain, to preserve, to protect, to move away altogether from the risk for fear that we might lose our grip on the status quo. Completely forgetting to think about what life could become if things worked out. Forgetting that life is a game of trade-off. And to fixate on never losing what you have means forfeiting the possibility. It is that simple. To stay is a refusal to go. And we need to constantly reinforce the idea, the truth, that what we aren't doing is a decision. And while we place our energy and efforts on minimizing the falling and the failure, someone else is stepping into it. They're capitalizing on it. Falling again and again and again until they can fly. Because the danger is not in falling, it's in never taking to the sky. It's becoming only a fraction of the person you are capable of becoming, with the required sacrifice and courage. It's an understanding that we're not wrong for initially thinking small, playing to not lose, thinking only to protect. That's how human beings arrive out of the factory, right? Stock. And you can thank millennia of evolution for that. You're not weak for being scared. You're not less than for shaking when you stand face to face with the adversity of life. Again, this is what being human is. But what we also possess is the ability to understand these default limitations and transform them. To understand being scared of the world around us was incredibly valuable forever ago. Right? When we roamed around hunting and gathering, it made sense not to inquire further when there was a shaking in the bushes. It made sense not to rashly run into the cave. It made sense to fear deeply the prospect of being abandoned by your small tribe. That was the only reassurance separating you from the vast unknown lurking in the darkness, the wilderness. But anyone listening to this today must also understand that these biological drivers are outdated. The lions in the bushes are no more. The caves are generally metaphorical, and one's quote-unquote tribe should be carefully and methodically chosen, right? Civilization provides that cushion, and what a luxury. So when life pushes back, and it will, and you feel like you're on that ledge, you will want to turn back. Not because you're weak, but because you've forgotten that the voice in your head screaming in fear can't see the upside. It's blind to the possibility. It only sees downside. It only says, hey, this might bring about discomfort. There are things out there you don't know, foreign entities, possibly adversaries. Why would you even contemplate taking that leap? And that's where you step in and provide reassurance. Yeah, things could go wrong, but the wrong steps are, one, usually reversible, and two, provide the wisdom that I need. It gives you a chance to inject into the conversation that if things go right, your life changes. That this could be the beginning. And that we don't live until the excitement about what life can become if things work out is greater than the fear of what life would regress into if they didn't. Without upside, there's no hope. Without hope, there is no purpose. And as Viktor Frankl has said, life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose. We're all operating within the same parameters, same playing field. But the difference is we have different soundtracks, interpretations, and narratives playing behind our eyes. He may see the world collapsing and spend the rest of his life mourning what is gone, while she may see the same devastation and bring herself to wonder, well, what can I build in its place? What can arise from the wreckage? Same circumstance, different storyline, different result. I often cringe when I hear mindset misinterpreted as this magical thing that becomes reality the second you close your eyes and make a wish. Like the law of attraction, as far as I'm concerned, is not magic. I think this whole song and dance is much simpler than that. We act in accordance to the things we believe. And if you believe you're not good enough, if you believe you're not worthy, if you believe more is out of the question, what incentive do you have to change? None. It's much easier to default to hating the world when that's your perspective. But when you can find the discipline, even for a moment, to pause and ask, well, what if things got better? What if my life could be more? That spark has suddenly given you a reason to take another step forward. It's made an argument as to why that discomfort just might be worth it. The magic isn't that you wished for it and so it was. The magic is that you saw it as a possibility, and in doing so, incentivize yourself to move towards that outcome. It's hard to gravitate towards something that has not yet been built. It's hard to stand with conviction in defense of a life that hasn't yet materialized. But that... Okay, this is going to